Hey there, creepy peeps. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome back. If you're returning, yo, what up? Today we're going to be reviewing / ranting about The Demonologist. Alright, let's not beat around the bush. Let's just get right into this. Written by J.M. Stelly, The Demonologist follows Detective Damien Seraph, who is investigating a string of murders that connects to a group trying to bring forth the 4 king demons of hell. Damien's past connects him to those involved and will force him to become the Demonologist. So my review can really be summed up into 4 words, which are thanks. I hate it. But am I just gonna leave it there? Hell no. You know your girl loves to rant, and I know y'all love a good rant, so let's go. I have to admit, I was a little bit intrigued to see this movie 100% because of Brian Krause. I've talked about it a lot. I've seen Charmed way too many times all the way through. Like, I legitimately down here have like the giant box set, which is actually just like a giant book of shadows that has the entire series in it. That's how much I love that series. I freaking love Brian Krause as Leo. The first thing I have to get out of the way that I'm gonna rant about here for a second is the unsettling age difference between Damien and his fiance Abby in the movie. Damien is played by Brian Krause, who, sorry, I'm gonna out your age here, but it's on IMDb. He's 50 years old, okay? His fiance Abby is played by Kate Tumanova. Hopefully I said her last name right, but she is 26 and it shows. It shows so badly, and it's kind of gross.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
Like, y'all couldn't really find an older actress to play Abby, just a slightly older actress, maybe somebody who isn't freaking half of Brian Krause's age. Not to mention the pair had zero chemistry. And it's probably because Brian Krause is old enough to be Kate Tumanova's dad. I'm sorry, I'm not over it. It weirded me out and I didn't like it. I think it was just because it's honestly so apparent. Like, you can just look at the two of them and know that he's old enough to be her dad. But to be fair, nobody else had chemistry in this movie either. Like, the dialogue is awkward and the actors have no chemistry, and so everything is just painful to watch. I can't really tell if the performances were just bad or the actors didn't even try. I can't speak for the other actors because I haven't seen them in anything else, but I've seen Brian Krause many times in Charmed and I know he can act, so I'm just curious maybe if homeboy just wasn't trying or something. It kind of felt like it. As of which, of course, I have to harp on the fact that it's a very minuscule part, but of course eyes rolled into the back of my head because I was so annoyed that the killer in the movie, of course, places tarot cards at his demonic murder scenes, and then Brian Krause goes to this psychic lady who reveals that like the tarot cards are representative of this like demonic poem. She's like laying out all these cards and literally 0 cards in the tarot deck are demonic, so it just annoyed me a little bit. But luckily it's a minuscule part of the film, otherwise I would have been more mad. And I'll be honest, I actually fell asleep watching this movie toward the end, and then I was woken up by the very end of the movie because Brian Krause's character, like an alarm goes off that wakes him up and it woke me up. I had to go back and watch, which I was so mad because then I had to rewind and go back to rewatch all the stuff I missed because I fell asleep and it wasn't worth it. It's just like way too long and drawn out for a one sitting movie, which is why I think it should have been a TV series, because they could have developed the characters more and they could have potentially had more chemistry and developed the story a little better, and instead of like revealing Brian Krause's like past all in the end there. And yeah, it just would have been way better. It could have been an interesting TV show. Overall, don't waste your time, honestly. I paid $2.99 to rent this on Amazon and it was $2.99 too much. So I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 5. On IMDb it has a 2.9 out of 10. On Rotten Tomatoes there isn't a consensus yet. And also on Letterboxd I also didn't see an average score. Although I saw people's reviews and ratings of it, so I don't know if maybe a number of people have to have rated it for there to be an average score, or maybe there was something wrong with the page. Maybe the page wasn't fully loaded or something. I kept refreshing it. The only person I saw that I follow that watched it was Raiders, who also gave it a 1. So Felix, we agree on something. If you have already seen The Demonologist, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about it. Of course, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here. Become a Creepy Peep today. I post videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you can ring that notification bell down there to be notified every time I post a video, even though it kind of like never works. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay strange. Bye!
This video is brought to you by all these lovely creepy patron peeps that you see listed on the left-hand side of the screen. If you want to find out the perks to being a creepy patron peep, you can follow that link that is in the description of this video. No pressure, but it's there if you want to check it out. Thanks for watching. Bye!